Today I have a big treat for you guys. I have early access to NBA Live Mobile Season 2, not Season 1, Season 2. And as you guys can see, a lot of things have actually changed. We got a new look menu, we got kind of all this new art. You can see Karl Anthony Towns on the main screen. But what I'm here to talk to you guys about today though is the coaching changes, the lineup changes, how all that's going to be working in NBA Live Mobile Season 2 and why it actually impacts us. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. In this middle tile you can see it says my team, you see a classic lineup, you see a NBA lineup. I'm going to explain what all this basically means for you guys. So in here, when you launch in, you have your NBA lineup. Basically, it's very simple. This is your NBA team-based lineup. So current NBA players can be eligible for this one. And you also see a coach on the right-hand side. But you see all these little lines. If you play FIFA, maybe you'll actually know what's kind of going on here. But there's a couple of lines basically going on. Let me talk about the coaches first. So coach, you can see that I have Mike Woodson of the Clippers. So Mike Woodson here, he has a skill boost and a reward boost. This is very important. So the skill boost says match player gameplay style type to your coach to increase boost value, but you have to match 5 players. So if you go back here really quickly, I have to basically see these green lines. I need 5 players to match his coaching style to get that actual skill boost. And then if we go back into Mike Woodson, there's a reward boost. Now each coach has a different reward boost. Some are for fans, some are for rep, some are actually for coins in this scenario. So the higher rated your bench overall is, the stronger your boost. So in this case, I get coins or a coin boost for having a better overall bench with Mike Woodson as my coach. And as you can see, I'm going to slide in Mark Madison. Mark Madison has 2 different style boosts. His is defensive rebounding for skill boost, again matching 5 players, and then his reward boost is at 59 overall. The higher rated your bench overall, the stronger your boost. But this one's going to be actually for experience points. I kind of said rep earlier, but I meant experience points for having that 60 overall bench. And if we go down here to Jim Boylan, again, 2 different boosts as well. Dunking for him for the skill boost. For the reward boost, we're looking at fans, again, if you reach that 60 bench overall. But the thing I've noticed is if you get a higher overall, like a 65 or a 70, different coaches have different tiers. So as you build your stuff up, maybe it's 1% for 60, maybe it's 2% for 65, and so forth. So we're gonna go back to Mike Woodson because as you can see here, we have 1 player matching underneath his card for the skill boost. And if we put Mark Madison in there, I literally have 0 players in my current lineup. So it makes the most sense right now to get Mike Woodson in there, build my lineup kind of around here. Now, if you go to his coaching style tab, you can see that he's a balanced coach. That's what kind of that little green meter means now. So his skill boost is defensive box out, reward boost is for coins, formation, tempo, all that stuff. I don't know how much that's actually going to apply in NBA Live Mobile, but it's still cool they're kind of mapping all this stuff out and they're building kind of a more of a meta to the gameplay, which I think is definitely needed in this game. Now, if we go back here, again, I'm going to explain this stuff. So right now you can see that I have a couple of players here. I don't really have anybody on my bench, do I? Yeah, I have no one that I could really sub in at this point. We do have Kyle Kuzma, which, you know, I'm pretty happy about. We have Omri Caspi. I could put in, for example, this guy and then see if that actually changes anything for me. I don't know what his style was. It does not. So basically we don't get any additional skill boosts in. Let's go to the classic lineup and kind of take a look at that one. Actually, let me update my team because I want to make sure that my best overall players are in there, because right now that supremely matters. So in the classic lineup, there's a lot of really good legends. So right now you can see I feel like there's already more legends in the game than what I'd seen last year, or maybe they have better plans for it. But I can see Ricky Pierce of 85, Tracy McGrady, yes, with the crazy Raptors jerseys. I have that on my team right now. Wally Zerbiak in Minnesota Timberwolves, Charles Oakley on the Knicks, Clemon Johnson. We got Boobie Gibson down there. Who is this? I don't even know who. Rick Adelman at the bottom. I didn't even see that. Len Chappell, Kenny Carr, and then Eldon Campbell, all down there on my bench. So I don't really have any additional classic players. You kind of look in there and see all their ratings and things of that nature, which is cool. But again, Tony Bennett, same sort of thing for the coaching style. But classic coaches, I've noticed, have a little bit of a higher requirement. But the good news is for you guys here, I actually have already hit my reward boost. So on the right hand side, the higher rated your bench overall, the stronger your boost. This is an experience boost, and I've already hit the 60 overall because I have a 65 overall bench. So I'm up 1% there. If I hit a 70 overall, I go up to 2%. So I'm assuming that continues to stack as you get better coaches, better teams. You get up to like an 80 or 90 overall, you'll get a higher experience points boost, which we all care about, especially me. I want to get a coin boost. That's my goal basically at this point. Now for the skill boost, I have 9 players matching, which seems like a lot, but you literally need all 10 players to be matching for this particular boost, and he's a dribbling style coach. If we look at his coaching style, his skill boost, this little purple thing that you see, is going to be dribbling, or it's kind of a power rating. Reward boost is XP, formations 3 out 2 in, tempos half court, defense man, all that cool stuff, rebounding and scratching board. So that's cool. I like this little adjustment here. So as you can see here, match players in the same gameplay style your coach to receive attribute boost for your player. You can see a Steve Kerr card there, which is pretty insane. Look at the card art too. I like the card art this year. You got James Harden, DeMarcus Cousins, Aaron Gordon, lots of good players, lots of cool card art this year. I'm only a level 3, by the way. I need to grind a little bit more. This is an early access build that EA hooked me up with so I can show you guys some early gameplay. Now to recap, if you guys remember in NBA Live Mobile Season 1, you had basically 5 different lineups, plus I think a summer core line, which maybe gave you 6, or maybe that was a 5th one. I can't entirely remember, but basically this year you have 2 lineups. You have your NBA lineup, you have your classic lineup. And as I mentioned before, your classic players go to your classic lineup, so kind of your retro, your legendary players will all go there, and your current day NBA players are going to go to your NBA lineup. But coaches have a lineup associated with them too. So like Tony Bennett, for example, can only be used for this particular card on my classic lineup. If I go back to the other side, Mike Woodson, he's only available for my NBA lineup, as you guys saw. I really do like the whole skill boost thing because this year it actually matters what players are on your bench. Before, it literally made no difference who was on your bench. You could have a bunch of bronze players on there, a bunch of elite players. It didn't actually matter. But having good bench players this time with a good chemistry lineup with your actual coach gives your starting players a boost, which is fantastic. I also want to give you guys a quick look at kind of all the players I have on my bench. So you can kind of see these are the regular NBA players mixed with the legendary players, but legendary players only go in the classic lineup, NBA players only go in your NBA lineup. Pretty simple to understand that. But if you guys want to see more of those, I have more exclusive NBA Live Mobile Season 2 gameplay and features coming to you guys. If you want to see me explain something very specific, let me know down below in the comments. Make sure you guys crush that like. Let's go for like 500 likes on this video. Check the playlist on the screen for more gameplay, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.